For the Nightworks Designs, OSCAAR Hot Rods getting ready for their 25-lap feature event. Ready to go feature racing for the Hot Rods as they come off of corner number 4. Nick Tyler Hunt will bring us to the green, and we are on it. Double greens in the air. Nick Clark, Tyler Hahn, drag race down into corner number 1. Clark on the bottom, Hahn up top. They'll go door to door off of corner 2 and down the back chute for the first time. Steve Book right back there in that third spot. That beautiful looking Studebaker. As up into the wall goes Dalen Martin, tied for the point lead coming into tonight. And he'll lose all sorts of track position as Rodney Rutherford gets by. Rodney Rutherford had a fun ride through corner 4 as he had a whole back bumper of Jerry Broom on him. 3-car fight at the front as Steve Book now works to the inside of Nick Clark. He'll dispose of him and set his sights on leader Tyler Hahn. Hahn across the stripe. He'll complete lap number 2. 23 to go in the first feature of the evening. This for the Nightworks Designs Hot Rod Division for the OSCAAR Series. Steve Book chasing down Tyler Hahn. Tyler, the winner 1 year ago in that Fox's Bakery and car number 2. He was the Hot Rod champion in 2018, looking sporty again here tonight. Works it down the back stretch into corner 3 with Book there in tow. Clark an equal distance back in third, then quite a bit of a distance back to Broom in the 4th spot in car number 93. The best battle on the track for 5th right now as Rodney Rutherford gets pinched into the wall there. He'll go back to the 6th position. Dalen Martin back by him. So Martin trying to gain back that track position he lost when he got up high in corner 3 at the drop of the green flag. Hahn, Book, Clark, Broom, and Dalen Martin right now your top 5, and now working up into the 6th spot. Brandon Robinson is worked by Rodney Rutherford. So Rutherford back to 7th, Jeremy McLean in 8th, Douglas Fisher in 9th, and Robert Robertson in the 10th spot. Working lap number 6 now, 19 to go on the board for the OSCAAR Nightworks Designs Hot Rod Series. Another time off of corner 4, and Tyler Hahn just able to stay right there. About the same advantage that time around, though. Steve Book closed the gap by 1/10 of a second. 6/10 back is Steve Book trying to close the gap another time. He gains a bit of ground down in 3. We'll see what the differential is this time as we complete lap 8. Hahn across the stripe. Still about 6/10 of a second between Hahn and Book. Clark now beginning to drift away from the top 2, and Jerry Broom in the 93 beginning to catch Clark, who's running in 3rd. Hahn, Book still the top 2, and it's 5/10 of a second now. The gap closes just a little bit for Steve Book in that 47, and we've got a smoke screen down there by Greg Bellier in the 25B. Fluid on the track, so that will slow things up here with 9 laps into the record book. And Greg Bellier comes to rest the entryway of corner number 1 as the smoke screen went out in corner 4. He cleared the mosquitoes out of the campground and then to a rest here on the front stretch. Greg putting a lot of work to get that Cougar ready for this event. Greg Bellier spent many a time behind the wheel of a dirt late model down the Brighton Speedway. driver out of Sterling, Ontario, down near the Belleville region. And that is a 69 Cougar that he wheels there, his XL Tower Service machine. And the safety crew down there having a look at Greg's car as they will go down and inspect the fluid that has come out of the number 25B. So Tyler Hunt is your leader in car number 2. Steve Book right now running in the 2nd position. The 86 of Nick Clark, he's in the 3rd spot. Jerry Broom in the 93, 4th. Dalen Martin, who had that trouble on the opening lap, up there in the top 5 in car number 26. Running in the 6th spot, the 74, that's Brandon Robertson. 7th is Rodney Rutherford in the 38. 8th, the 88 of Jeremy McLean. 9th, Douglas Fisher in car number 3. And rounding up the 10, the 4 of Robert Robinson. In the 11th spot, Leroy Robinson in the 28. And Greg Bellier right now scored in the 12th and final position as he will get the push into the pit area. Again, still to come, we see the Queenston Chevrolet OSCAAR Modifieds getting lined up in the infield. They'll do battle in their feature event following this race, and then still to come the APC 200 for the NASCAR Pinty Series. Greg Bellier's car makes it off the track. Looks like the surface just about ready to go, and we should see the white flag next time around. Tyler Hahn, Steve Book lined up together on that front row. Nick Clark, Jerry Broom back there in row 2. Dalen Martin, Brandon Robertson back in row number 3. Rodney Rutherford, Jeremy McLean in row 4. Douglas Fisher and Robert Robinson back in row 5. And then Leroy Robinson back there in that final spot in car number 28. White flag's out. We'll go back at it next time around. 16 laps left to settle it here for the Nightwork Designs OSCAAR Hot Rod Series, race number 2 of the season. Some fantastic looking cars out in this division now, and it's been fun to watch on social media as each new car gets unveiled. If you're not following OSCAAR on Facebook, you should be, because you get to see each of these cars before they even hit the track. And we got some beauties out there right now. Drag race down the front stretch as the green flag comes out, and Steve Book gets the advantage down into corner number 1. Book on the outside, Hahn on the bottom. Book gets a great run off the second corner, give him the top spot into corner 3. Hahn tucks back in line, looked to step out to the outside line, but here comes Jerry Broom. Broom right there, he's looking down low. Broom to the inside of Tyler Hahn as the bottom side opens up as Hahn now looks to the outside of Book in corner 2. And the yellow flag will come out. Robert Robinson goes around in corner number 3. And that brings out the caution flag. Great restart there for Steve Book, getting by Tyler Hahn with 10 complete, now 15 to go. We're going to go white next time around to keep the show moving here. So the white flag will come out next time around with Steve Book, your new leader, Tyler Hahn. This is interesting. Tyler Hahn now gets a chance to start in the outside line, and that line worked well for Steve Book on that last restart. And Steve had the choice. The leader has the opportunity to pick the inside or outside lane on a restart. He chooses the bottom, feels he can get the better run there. But Tyler Hahn, this could be his opportunity to grab that top spot back.
Now, Greg, do you think it was the outside line, or was it when Book chose to put the hammer down on that restart? I agree, you can get a great run on the outside, but does Tyler Hahn try to repay the favor and maybe get a little aggressive on the restart.
Yeah, we'll see how he plays this restart. And a bit of cat and mouse here between the two. Nonetheless, it's been a great battle between the two. And as we watch the lap times, they've been almost identical every lap. So we're about to see a good shootout here with 15 laps left to go. And I'm not counting anyone out of this one right now because Jerry Broom's been quick, as well as Brandon Robinson. Nick Clark, of course, who's tied for the point lead with Tyler Hahn. He's quick in that 4-3 starting spot. Coming back to the green flag, and Steve Book will take the green flag, but I'm not sure as though that is going to stay out. Caution lights do come on as that restart was not.
Well, Steve fired about the same spot he did last time. And I think officials were probably watching last time, maybe even thinking, yeah, we maybe could have called that one back, but they will do it this time.
Tyler Hahn was a long ways back by the time they took off. And so the field will catch up with the pace car on the back stretch, and we'll come right back to the green, I believe, right here. So it'll be a quickie caution. Pace car will pull into the infield and we'll go right back to the green flag. 15 laps to go. And I'm sure if Steve Book goes early this time, he won't be restarting in that spot again. Nice. Tight pack coming back to the green. The green flag is back out, and Tyler Hahn gets a good run and getting a good push from behind by Nick Clark down into one. Tyler Hahn benefits from that bump down the front straight. Has a narrow advantage going into 3, trying to work it off a 4. Can he shut the door? He'll lead the lap, but Book is still right there. Book dives down in deep. Hahn around the outside will tuck down into the inside lane now. And now we've got one around Robert Robinson into the corner 2 wall. And he will continue rolling, so we'll stay green. Tyler Hahn, meanwhile, while that was going on, lost track of second place as Jerry Broom slips by the 47 of Steve Book. So put Broom up to the second spot. Book back to third. Dalen Martin doing a nice job. Has got himself back up to 4th, but here comes Robertson into him good and deep, and that will send both cars sideways. Both will be able to continue on, but take them both out of the top 5. I'm sure that will lead to a post-race discussion as we have a battle now at the front. Here comes Broom. Jerry Broom down to the inside of Tyler Hahn. Door to door they go through corner number 4. Broom inches ahead at the line. It's going to be Broom, your leader. 11 laps left in this one. Broom and Hahn door to door down the backstretch. It's been some great side-by-side action at the front. Here comes Broom on the bottom side. Going to lead the lap again. Hahn right there, and Book not going away. He's watching the top 2 race, trying to decide which lane is going to be the one to pick. Coming down will be 9 laps left to go. Broom leading this one over Tyler Hahn. Hahn on the outside line. Can't get by Broom. Broom staying tough on the inside. And now he'll begin to pull away from Tyler Hahn as they work it off of corner 2, and Book is right on the back bumper of the 2 machine. Off of corner 4 they go. Broom will lead another time. Tyler Hahn right there, not going away. Hahn gets right up to the bumper, pulls out. Can't get the run he needs off of corner number 2, and this time by it'll be 18 laps complete, 7 to go. Lap car directly in front of the leaders. That's Robert Robinson, the car that made contact with the corner 2 wall. And here comes Broom around the lap car. Hahn in tow. Book right there behind him. 3-car breakaway for the win. Corner number 4 across the stripe another time. 19 complete, 6 to go. Business heating up at the front. Hahn is right there, gets a great run through the middle of corner number 2, but as he gets up the corner, not getting the drive that he needs to pull up on Jerry Broom. 5 laps left to go. The big high five at the starter stand as Broom will cross the stripe. Hahn right there in tow. Book about a car length back. Hahn gets a good run again through the middle of the corner, but can't make it work on the entry, or on the exit rather. Broom, Hahn, 1 and 2. Here they go off the second corner. As they work into corner number 3. And off of 4. Hahn right there on the back bumper. 3 laps left to go. Broom holding on, and now Book has closed the gap on the top 2. As they go down the back stretch, it'll be 2 laps to go, this time by the starter stand. Great action at the front amongst the top 3. Broom goes across the flag stand again. 2 laps left to go. Nick Clark back there in that 4th position. Jeremy McLean back in 5th. Douglas Fisher 6th. Rodney Rutherford 7th. Dalen Martin has slipped back to 8th. Brandon Robinson 9th. And Leroy Robinson 10th. As we come to the white flag, Jerry Broom needs to hold on 1 more lap for the victory. Broom off of corner number 2, sets sail down the back stretch and into corner 3 for the final time. Checkered flag about to fall on the field. As they work off of corner 4, Jerry Broom will pick up the win. Tyler Hahn 2nd. Steve Book will cross the line 3rd, 4th. A long ways back, over a straightaway back. It'll be Nick Clark coming home in 4th. Then Jeremy McLean 5th. 6th will be Rodney Rutherford. 7th, Douglas Fisher. 8th at the line, Dalen Martin, as he'll get by Douglas Fisher. Fisher back to 9th. Leroy Robinson 10th. So Jerry Broom will win in the Nightworks Designs OSCAAR Hot Rod feature event.
One here.